to the trap.
Get your dead body in the back.
Welcome to the trap.
Get your dead body in the back.
Welcome to the trap.
Tripping better than slipping.
Welcome to the trap.
But sometimes we tripping.
Welcome to the trap,
Welcome to the trap.
where we joke and rap,
Where we joking rap.
gut busting laughs, hand slapping laps.
Girl, slap it loud.
Get you through your day,
Get you through your day.
and it's free of cost.
I'm so cheap.
Don't you laugh too loud. Don't get fired by your boss.
I'm unemployment.
Welcome to the Comedy Trap House.
Yo, what it do, what the business is, word on the street, Comedy Trap House in your residences. Get your
Close.
mime right. Let me talk to I'm your host, Rome Green, in the building. I got Cam with me.
Boston Market.
Why? Why? I got Amanuel in the building. Why Boston Market?
Why not?
I mean, you're right. Why not Boston Market?
Because
trash.
one,
It's
you don't
trash.
even like Boston, and
I
two,
don't.
you
Yeah.
barely go to markets.
I go to markets. I just don't go to
Yeah.
Boston.
Yeah, not the-
I try not to go to Boston.
If you were in Boston and you seen a market because you enjoy markets, would you go?
Yeah,
Okay,
but I wouldn't go to a Boston market.
Got you.
Yeah.
You wouldn't go to a Boston market, but you would go to a market in Boston.
Yes.
I rock with it.
Yeah.
Boston market ain't it. We already
Yeah.
know. I think Mike the only one
That's
that like
white people soul food.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And go see Cam coming there and be like, "Fuck out of here!"
Fuck out here,
Park the car and have it, yard.
Ma! I'm downstairs.
Hey, Ma. Hey, Pa. Park the car. Hey, what's Marcus Smart?
Where's Marcus Smart?
Where's Marcus Smart? They traded that boy.
Marcus Smart
Yeah, Marcus Smart.
to where?
I can't remember, but they traded him.
Oh, Emmanuel, are the headphones? Is the mic low or is this just the headphones low? I'm just double checking.
On who? On me?
It might have just been the headphones. Anywho, so I'm just getting back from North Carolina. Come on and raise up, take your shirt off, twist around your head, spin like a helicopter.
Is he like a national treasure in North Carolina?
Petey Pablo?
Yeah. Like, do you think people?
I
like,
think people need to respect him.
So if he gets
I don't know
around,
if
is he still alive?
Yeah. No.
Okay,
yeah.
I gotta be
he's
respectful.
still
Okay.
he's still Pabloing.
Okay, he's still Pablo.
Yeah.
What's his real name? Is it Petey or is it Pablo?
Now we getting deep. I'm
What
not.
you mean?
Yeah,
You
which-
from North Carolina? You gotta know these
You gotta
things.
know
Yeah,
which
no,
PP
I didn't know which Pete. Let me.
You asked
Which
me the
PP
name of
is it?
any
Let me-
prominent Miami rapper.
Let me
I'm
ask you.
gonna
Let
know.
me see. Petey.
Trick Daddy real name Maurice. Uncle Lucas Luther.
What's the
Petey.
funniest rapper name? The oldest sounding rapper name.
Oldest?
Oh, you
The
got
oldest.
Earl.
You
Earl,
got Clifford Harris.
They gotta go. Clifford Harris is pretty
Clifford
damn
and
old.
Earl Simmons.
Yeah.
And
Earl Simmons
Petey
is pretty damn
Pablo
old.
is Moses Barrett III.
Then where the fuck Petey and Pablo come from?
Moses. His name is
Moses Barrett III.
Where is the Petey
He
and the
parted-
Pablo?
prestige ass name.
He parted the lake in North Carolina, not the rest.
That's a fantastic name, in my
Where does
opinion.
Petey and Pablo come from?
Yeah, no, I'm not sure.
I just found
Nah,
out
not
Jeezy.
sure.
He going by his real name now. Something Jenkins.
Yeah,
His,
it's Jay Jenkins. I
Jane or
think it's Jay Jenkins,
I think
ain't
it's-
it?
is it Jay?
Yeah, I think it's just something.
Jeezy Jenkins?
Yeah,
That's
Jay
what it is?
Jenkins. Yeah, I believe that's what it
Jay
is.
Jenkins.
Jay Jenkins.
He
I mean,
spent.
that could be fly if black people like going by their government.
I mean, most of us
most-
do
yeah,
that.
most
Are
of
No, they
rappers.
don't. No. I know you meet normal people like, hey, don't call me by my government. I'm like,
Oh,
bruh.
yeah, like when people, like when
You
people,
work
if
at
somebody call me,
Starbucks.
if somebody call me
Why are you
Stevie,
so-
I don't care. I mean, it's my name. It
But
doesn't
a lot.
bother me.
Have you
Yeah.
heard that before? Admit it. Like you have heard people say like, hey, don't call me by my government.
Oh yeah, no, I've heard people say that. Yeah,
Hey, I'm
yeah.
talking about like.
Yeah, they don't do. Yeah, they
why?
work in the backyard somewhere.
Your
don't
name
like that
Fred.
name.
I'm gonna call you Fred.
People don't like their name.
Some people don't like their name.
I go by
What's the
Xanthian.
What's the name your mama could have gave you? Be like, I really don't want to go by this. Like, is there a name out there you like? And sorry to whoever we're about to offend.
Like my brother could have been Charles instead of Chaz. I'd rather Chaz than Charles.
Okay, but you gonna take Charles. You're not gonna be like, I hate Charles. You're gonna be like,
But it ain't nothing that you crazy.
I ain't
about.
gonna lie.
You might go Charlie. You might shorten it up. You know,
Not to shit on my
I don't-
father, but if
Okay.
they called me Claude,
Claude,
I would've been a
yeah,
little like-
I guess-
But you know what? As I got older, I probably would have appreciated it more because it's unique.
Yeah,
I
Claude
like
Claude
Stanley.
is 50 up.
and old.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
grow into that name.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
As you grow into it.
Like my daddy named Earl. You
You grow into
that.
the name. Yeah,
You
calling
earn
a
it.
baby Earl is wild.
It's just
I mean,
weird
not
to
back
me.
then. In the 50s.
I guess, yeah, not
in the
back then.
50s, it was young. It was a young name back
Yeah,
then.
because
to
they
call
came
a
they
baby,
came out
come
with a
here,
job.
Claude, like or
That was
Earl.
a young name back then.
That was not a young name back
Yes,
then.
it
I think it
was.
was.
I don't know if it
No, everybody at that time was immediately old.
that name came with a
because
certificate.
We didn't have internet and stuff like
It
that.
did a birth certificate.
No, a work certificate.
Yeah, that shit came with a carpenter's license.
So what was young names in the 50s?
They don't have them anymore because young names go in and out. These are names that last forever, like those people did.
Yeah.
But there's names that's for certain times, like Gladys and all that. That was a young
about,
name
like,
back
Cam,
then.
we live in the worst time in human history.
Like
We're gonna
Madeline
have the
sounds
worst names.
old. Madeline.
I said
This is the older names.
Madeline or like
Agnes is the oldest.
Agnes.
Agnes is
old.
crazy.
I'm sorry, Agnes is
Agnes
a terrible
come with
name.
cobwebs on.
Yeah, Agnes.
yeah.
Agnes has got
Agnes
some struggle
come
on
with a
it.
Davenport to put your things on and a
Davenport.
steam.
It come with Social Security.
Yeah.
Davenport.
She has a tea on them old tea kettles.
Mildred,
Mildred. Yeah, I had a girl in high school
Mildred.
named Mildred.
Mildred, George, Claude,
George,
Earl.
you can
George, you can
swag.
finesse. You can finesse a
swag
little bit.
Claude.
They said
What
my
else
dad.
old?
My dad told me his name, and they used to call him like because he didn't. I guess he didn't go by Claude in the
Yeah.
islands either. They used to call him Roddy.
That's a good name.
Yeah, okay.
Roddy.
Yeah, I like that.
It could be good for the girls to call you that. Good for your homeboys to
Yeah.
call. It's a
Yeah.
unisex name. It's a multifaceted name.
But the thing, Claude works once you start dealing with banks. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
You try and get quick
Claude
pickup on
is
the
gonna-
phone,
it's gonna get you
know what
there.
I'm saying?
That's all.
Roddy's
It's Claude Richards.
Yeah,
nigga.
oh, absolutely.
Like you better
Yeah.
pick up the goddamn. So that's why.
the ceiling for Roddy's business. Everything else is perfect.
Exactly.
Because look,
Right.
if a girl call you Roddy,
It's
that's
right
cool.
before business.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
your homeboys call you Roddy, that's cool. If you a thug and you go by Roddy,
That's
that's
cool.
cool.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool. Yeah.
You're a rapper, Roddy, cool.
Yeah, yeah,
As soon
yeah.
as you try to get a loan from a bank, Roddy ain't working.
It ain't
Yeah.
working. All right,
Yeah.
go
My-
right back to Claude.
My
Yeah.
great granddad had a name. I feel like we might have said it on here before, but he had a name that like it's at the beginning of documentaries. His
what
name
was
was T.W. Green.
Oh, you granddad had initials.
T.W.
Oh,
Green.
hell yeah!
That's what I don't know. I
Was
asked,
it Theophis?
And you
It
don't
could've
know what
been-
it is?
I don't know what it
Even
is.
Better.
Just TW.
Oh my
Theodore?
God, that's
Was it
fantastic.
Theodore?
it could have been. I need to.
That's
Let me see if my dad pick up.
Theodore?
Let me see if my dad pick up
I
real
know
quick.
it's either gonna be
No.
It's
It
gonna
should be
Theodore.
TW.
Just TW by
don't
itself?
No,
figure
we
it
need
out.
to know.
Don't figure
It's gonna be Theodore.
You might be
Look,
disappointed.
Wait. Theodore Wilson, Theodore Wood something.
Okay.
Woodley,
Woodley.
Yeah, that's an old lad.
That is-
Woodley.
Whitman?
Mr. Woodley.
Mr.
That is sound old, Mr. Woodley.
White is also.
See if he pick. He ain't gonna. He don't never pick up when we need
Never
to.
pick
Thomas
up.
White.
Now we want
What's
to-
his last name? Green.
T.W. Green.
TW. That's
Who
a
else would
fly
know?
ass name.
Would your
nigga.
mom know?
Let me call my uncle.
TW Green.
Which uncle is this?
This Uncle Scott. This the electrician.
Oh,
This
so he gonna have bright ideas.
he might. I hate that joke. I hate that
Just
fucking
such a-
joke.
Just bottom tier.
Big Unc.
What up, man?
Hey, you on the podcast real quick. I got a question. What did the TW in my great granddad's name stand for? TW Green.
Please say
Oh, Tom Watson.
Tom Watson.
Was it Thomas?
Thomas Watson or just Tom Watson?
Tom Watson. We don't do Thomas in our community.
Hey, speak on it.
Come on.
Why not?
Why you don't do Thomas in your community?
That's because that gets hemmed up. We stop it short.
Oh, okay, you get hemmed up. What you know about getting hemmed up? Unc?
What's
You know
your-
about
what's your
that.
Unc name?
This Uncle Scott.
Scott what? So Scott Green?
This Scott Green.
Okay,
You gotta
that's-
do the
that's a-
electric slide.
Hey, Unc, I know you.
No comments on that. They got to back off Scott Green part.
Hey, you know, I know you a master electrician, so we wanted to know, can you do the electric slide?
No, I can't dance.
He didn't get that from Tom Watson.
Yeah. All right, we just wanted to bother you. I'll hit you later.
Tom Watts knew how to move.
all right, later. That's
It's crazy
funny.
that he sounds exactly like your dad.
Yeah, look like him too.
I love how he
That's
kept it real though.
crazy.
He kept it so real. Nah, I can't.
He's like,
do it.
nah, I can't dance. right, y'all.
All I know is electricity.
Let's get into the shits. Oh, before that, also, you can now subscribe to my newsletter. I'm dropping my first newsletter this Sunday. We'll put the link in the bottom. We're gonna be talking about productivity, mindset, all those good things. So we'll put the link in there.
Can we comment? Like, once we subscribe, can we comment on there?
No.
Be honest.
No.
Why can't?
I'm being honest. You can reply back to me.
Is there any way I
Leave
can put
as many
feedback?
hate comments as possible.
Is there any way I can put feedback?
You can call me.
No.
Call me.
Say it's not me.
Yeah, say it's not you.
Say it's somebody that don't know you personally. Can they leave feedback or comments on this newsletter?
Possibly. I don't know. I actually got to dive into it. I don't know if they can yet.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna make sure this is the best newsletter of all time.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Every,
I'm
every word.
I'm with it.
He had a grammar error on.
I'm like, I think he got this from ChatGPT.
So I was in North Carolina and chilling with my friends, and they go, "Hey, you want to go to a Lego exhibit?" Now, at first, I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, fuck it. I like doing kid shit." I'm thinking it's gonna be like an exhibit where they just got
Legoland,
just like Legoland type of shit. No, this guy named Nathan Sawaya. This dude, he was a lawyer, and so he didn't like what he was practicing, and he was like, it's not creatively fulfilling, and so he had this real like affinity towards building Legos when he was younger. So he was like, I'm gonna start building sculptures. And the stuff, like a lot of the stuff, the pictures on his page are kind of what I seen in the exhibit. I ain't never seen no shit. I'm talking about it's all Legos. There's nothing else but Legos. And like, if you click on his page, I just wanted to show a couple of.
And are these Legos manipulated or no?
No,
that's even crazier.
Like, click the arrow. This was a crazy one. This nigga, it's an open shit. Like,
holy shit,
look crazy.
Wow.
So that one took 74,000 bricks. That one.
God,
and he got to pay for these Legos, or are you getting sponsored?
I'm guessing by now he getting sponsored. But look at this, like.
This is insane.
It's insane. Like, go down. I'm trying to see if
that Pharrell one crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty fire. So he takes like old sculptures, like like the David statue of Michael. He does those. He had suspended ones.
Damn.
He said some of them.
Pablo one.
Wasn't no PD on the bit. That one was crazy. Click on that middle one. That he got like almost 3D like ones. These are just a few of them.
This is incredible.
That's I was like, this shit is incredible.
That's talent, man.
And the crazy thing is, where is he from?
It might have been New York.
What's his nationality? Nathan Sawaya?
I think it was a white dude.
Okay. Because if he's any other like foreign, he would be the shame of his family for this. Did you know that? He would be the shame. Unless
he was Mexican.
Doctor?
Unless he was Mexican, brick by brick.
Okay.
Come on,
So this is
yeah.
But they'll still be like, we use the real bricks.
They would shame him until he's successful, though. Once he's successful, then they won't shame him no more.
No, they'll still shame him.
Damn.
You play with Legos?
They be like, Mike Mendez?
He'll be like, no. I made $139 million. Lego?
But no, I just thought it was genuinely. I was like, this shit is incredible, because that's not what I was expecting when I went in there. He does like it's all this shit like.
And you went.
How long does it take him?
He says some of them like. That's crazy.
That's dope. That's him.
Yeah, I think that's
cool. That's fire though. I would love a little sculpture made out of Legos or something.
That shit hard. Oh no, I think it might be him. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, but yeah, this was crazy. He had like hands coming up almost from like hell, almost, and like angels flying. I'm like, he said that one's 100,000 or 200,000 bricks, something like that. He said some of them take 3 months, some of them take 6 months, some of them take a couple weeks. I'm like, but that's all he do, and now he getting paid for it. So, and he each like exhibit has like inspiring words, like talking about living your dream, being creative. He was like, because he would have never thought he was going to go from being a lawyer to doing this for full time. Like he did that Van Gogh. He redid the Van Gogh in Legos.
That's very dope.
That
almost looked like that Etrusk. You know those things they used to give you where it kind of like.
That's extreme talent.
Yeah, I was blown away. I was like, this shit is crazy.
Wow. That's dope as hell.
I'm like, I'm sure Lego is sponsored. I'm sure he eating real good, because
I mean, just to be an artist today and to like get to a point where you have an exhibit.
Yeah.
That's not an easy.
And this is like,
I mean,
so he, I think he was going from North Carolina. I think he's going to Virginia. So it's like bouncing around, the exhibit bouncing around. There was a lot of people in there when I went. I was like,
I was going to ask. It was
it was a lot of people in there.
I would go see this too.
Yeah, I was like, it's just incredible.
And the cool thing is a medium that people grew up using.
Yeah.
So everybody knows Legos. Oh, somebody's doing Legos and doing it to this.
So for the moms telling y'all kids to stop that kid shit, let them do that kid shit, man. Let them live. Like this. It's really stacking that shit.
It was crazy.
You know how
he's like a human 3D printer.
Literally. Like,
he made himself.
That's incredible. Very dope.
Yeah, and I just had to show that. So shout out to him. Yeah,
Speaking of
dope.
exhibits, Exhibit need to do an exhibit.
What would his exhibit be?
Like 40s?
About Exhibit.
His exhibits would be about exhibit.
Lowriders?
Yes.
But be about West Coast, maybe, like where you from.
Yeah, his music,
No,
Pimp My Ride.
Okay.
But it'd be called Exhibit.
Exhibit. I'm not mad at that.
I'd go to it.
I'd go just
Yeah,
because
I'd definitely go.
They have a braiding section. Now, he's
Gotcha.
one of the G's that's kept his braids. I don't know if he has any more, but
Yeah, I'm not sure what
but
it
he
is.
had his braids for a long time.
Yeah.
Like before and after it was cool.
Nobody's more consistent with their hair than Chaz and Pusha T.
Yeah, Chaz and Pusha T
Chaz
are
and Pusha T.
definitely.
That's pretty-
the most
pretty-
consistent
that's pretty high
hair
up
of all
there.
time.
Yeah,
Pretty high up there.
Yeah, the hair is high up there too.
Yes,
depending
it's
for
a high-
Chaz.
Chaz had a high top. That's a solid joke.
What's monster you got up here?
Bro, this is actually so last night, before I closed my eyes to go to bed.
Okay. Sound like you're doing spoken word.
Yeah, no, my eyes are literally shutting, closing as I'm watching like HGTV.
Yeah.
And
Grown man shit.
grown man shit. And my light's still on though, and I'm like, I gotta turn off this light. But as my eyes are closing, you know, you're real comfortable, right? When you sleep, real comfortable. I see a demon spawn cockroach from hell
Okay, that's better than what I thought you was about to
crawl from the top of my blinds, just walk out slowly. And I'm talking about my eyes are closing and I see it. I go to war. I First thing I do, I have to collect myself.
say. You gotta assess the situation.
If first thing a man's gonna do when he sees this is go, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
I hop out of bed, and in my panic, I'm like, I can't run out the room. I'm not a bitch. So I grab my and this thing
it's huge.
This is the fattest thing I've seen in 15 years.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with the weather or
It's hot.
something.
You gotta close your
Something. No,
door. They trying to get
I
in.
closed that shit.
Well, you know cockroaches they getting BBLs too now, so
It got a fat
like,
ass.
that's what
So
I'm saying.
I'm going for it. I grab my flip flop, first thing I could grab. I go to smack it, boom, falls. So it doesn't catch it. I miss it.
But the cockroach falls.
I see it. I hit it,
Yeah.
but I see it fall when I
Like
hit it.
a
I'm
bat.
like, that shit looks still alive. And I see
Yeah.
it moving. I'm like, fuck. As soon as I look down to go hit it again,
Yeah.
It disappears
Into the night.
into the night.
Oh,
I'm like,
shit.
oh, fuck.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
go to
No,
sleep.
absolutely
I
not.
can't go to sleep
Absolutely
with this
not.
shit. I haven't dealt with this shit in so long.
Yeah.
I can't go to sleep. So now I go into the kitchen. I go grab the cockroach spray. Or
Okay.
whatever. What is it called? Raid.
It could be anything in that kitchen.
Whatever. I was looking for some heavy duty shit, honestly. I was looking for some type of Oppenheimer nuclear blast in the motherfucker. But I found the cockroach spray. I run in there. 5 minutes go by, and I'm not seeing this thing. I start moving things out the way.
You've already cut the lights on at this point.
Lights on, everything.
Yeah.
I got music player, the sounds of war.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm looking for this thing. I move this little crate thing I have out the way. I see just start taking off. I'm like, this motherfucker.
Wait, hey, hold on. When you moved it, it sounded like
It sounded like yes. Yeah, I swear this thing was fat as hell. I see it running. I'm spraying, and this is like a Michael Bay movie.
Yeah,
the way it's dodging the
Hans
spray.
Zimmer is playing in the
As
background.
I'm talking about it's moving here. The sprays. I'm chasing this thing with the spray.
they be moving quick too. Them shits be moving fast.
Dog, finally, I dropped my slipper like around where I think like because it goes around like my TV and everything, and then I move this little thing and I drop my slipper so it doesn't go through a little crease.
Yeah.
As soon as I drop it there, boom, it moves. It runs into my slipper. Bam, I spray it right there.
Inside the slipper.
Not inside the slipper,
But, like, right on
before
the-
it gets to the
yeah.
slipper, right at the edge. I spray it. And I'm spraying the hell out this thing. I see it's like moving. I'm like, you motherfucker. I'm spraying the fuck out of this thing. It finally.
What time is this?
This is midnight.
Like
nigga.
okay, so
This is
yeah.
midnight. This
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
I'm in a comfortable place
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
I was in a comfortable place, ready to go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
It's late for me. I killed the motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Throw it away. That's that. I have more problems going to sleep because I can't immediately go to sleep.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm looking at that same area
Yeah.
I first saw that cockroach.
You just murdered somebody, so you got to really think about it.
I mean, it might as well.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
size of it, I
That's what
could be
I'm saying.
charged with murder, like for real. But my question is,
Yeah.
when was the last time? Do you remember? Because I started thinking about what else could wake up to anything in this room. Cockroach is the smallest thing, that I could deal with, even though that was the fattest of the smallest thing. But imagine a rat.
No.
Imagine a raccoon was just randomly in your room.
Nah.
That's
nah.
not
Or
random.
That's
even
not-
anything out that you're not expecting to be in your room. It could be a cat. It
There's
could
only
be
a few
random
things
dog.
I'm panicking over.
But wait, okay, go ahead.
I'm panicking like anything over, like anything that's even half of this. I'm already because like, what the fuck is that? This is a big. So a raccoon. I'm panicking. I'm like, how'd you get in here?
Right.
I don't know if I can live here anymore
Right.
because.
I know y'all had the lizard in what you
But
call.
yeah, and
I had the
yeah, he had the
You had
lizard,
the
and that
lizard.
lizard was about as long as this. But
Okay.
and that's enough. That's enough.
But it's a certain type of lizard. It was a
Yeah,
gecko.
it was
If
a
I got
gecko.
to deal with a big lizard, let it be a gecko.
Yeah, yeah.
They's afraid. I don't want to be dealing with no monitor lizard.
Right.
Type.
So my question to you is,
Yeah.
how far, you said that size, but until that thing wins. Like it wins your room.
Yeah.
Like,
the
it has to be that
this
gecko
big-
won.
Anything,
Yeah, this-
anything, any animal, any creature that size,
Got it.
you got it.
Yeah, you got it.
You got to leave the room and call somebody. to
Australian
call
spiders. Someone got to
police.
come get that.
And
Them-
depending
them
if it gets
size
any
of hand.
bigger, I might wake niggas up.
Okay.
Because no, I might wake up
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
what the
yeah.
fuck is this in the room? Because
Yeah.
I don't want it to be in y'all room. I don't know what the fuck going on. Like,
So-
why would this be in the house?
Okay, so something that size gets caught.
Yeah.
Animal rescue or whatever the
It's
fuck
gonna be
comes
it.
and grabs it and say, "Oh,
My anxiety gonna be through the roof.
you going to bed?"
My anxiety gonna be through the roof, nigga. Because I don't need. If I wake up with anything on me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna die. I think I'm gonna die. I think my heart's gonna stop.
God, if
Because no.
yeah.
Like even if it was a cat, you're gonna panic. Like if that you feel something on your bed and that's
It made me think like, what did I do? Almost like it really did. Like, cause I did kill a spider, but it was on the outside. You know, when I went to go work out outside, so it was on the outside. And before I got in my room,
Yeah.
I just killed it. And I was like, did I need to kill
you
that?
think there's
Because
such
it
thing
wasn't
as
bothering me.
You think there's such thing as bug spider? I mean bug karma. I be thinking about that sometimes.
It might be,
It
or
like-
maybe that some of them got each other's back. I killed that spider. Now the roach is like,
my
"See what the
rule
fuck
is
going on in here?"
once you come inside, you want to die
Yeah,
because you done crossed enemy lines. Now, when you
Yeah.
outside, do your thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
That's,
once
that's
you
a
start-
Florida man right there.
Once
for
you
you.
start coming
Yeah.
inside,
Do your thing, 21.
you declare war. Now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's either me or you, and it
Yeah.
ain't gonna be me.
Yeah.
The right to bear arms.
And lizards and shit, like snake shit.
Right.
Nah,
Yeah,
I'm
see,
straight.
if a snake, I don't. Yeah, ain't nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, like
I
that.
don't want nothing but ants.
No,
And
yeah.
I don't want them.
I don't want. Yeah, and I don't want them. Spiders. That's why there is nothing that can get me to stay in the outback of Australia
Not doing
overnight. I'm not doing it. I can't. They have walking death things out there. It's just death
Yeah, no.
everywhere.
Yeah,
If we
it looks
ever
like-
do a trip to Australia, it's gonna be heavy city.
Yeah, we can go out during the day like, oh, we see it. Okay, cool. We
Yeah.
back. We
Not
back.
staying in nature until nothing.
I just
nature.
assume like some things like The Thing. You ever
Yeah.
seen that movie?
Is it
Like
anything.
those creatures are crawling all over the place in Australia.
But seeing a bug at night is the worst because you just like
it's the worst because you just want to go back to bed and relax. I had to just chill, like.
And that's the thing with nature hotels. They're beautiful. You like to be there, but you just
see, that's what people don't think about. That
the infrastructure.
Your anxiety's high the whole time. Every time you wake up, you looking around.
Yeah,
every time you go somewhere, you looking, just hoping you don't see nothing.
And then you got to deal with the sounds. Like when we were in Ubud in Bali, like when you go into bed, it's just you hearing bats, you just hearing shit, and you out in nature. So your mind's like, all right, just chill, just rest. But as soon as you hear something hit the roof or crawl, you kind of just on a little alert, just a tad bit. Like,
it's like as soon as you wake up, you just looking at all your walls, just hoping you don't see nothing. And that's what I did that morning. I woke up, I looked around, like,
yeah,
all right, we good. I'll go to the bathroom.
Yeah, that shit was big as fuck. That shit was big.
Like, come on, I says, come on, man, closed it.
Nah. But if you have a wife, it's a different situation.
Wife,
not.
You got to man up, man.
No,
you got to do something about it.
As you said, it's still the same threshold.
Yeah,
it's past a certain limit.
Somebody gotta come get that.
But like bugs, regular bugs, I'm not scared of that stuff. Roaches, regular bugs.
Like that's what sucks about becoming a father, right? Because your fear has to kind of go out the window. Your kid can't know that. Your kid got to know dad's my superhero,
right?
But your wife
got to know that too.
She kind of got to know that too. But your homeboy you gotta call your homeboy. Been there. I'm scared as fuck, nigga. I do not want to go. I do not want to. Hey, bro, I do not want to go in here. My daughter come talking about it's something up on the bed. Bitch, go see what's up on the bed. I don't know what's up in the bed. Shit, I'm fucking scared. I don't know.
Why did I have you?
But no, I gotta look at her and be like, all right, daddy gonna go get it. What if that nigga grab me? Now we now you ain't got no father.
You wanna have no daddy? We both running. We both running.
There's only 3 people I know that ain't scared of nothing. That's my granddad.
You respect him, right?
My granddad, my grandma, and my dad.
You respect them. All 3 of those people.
But especially my dad. It ain't nothing.
He just got
never
it.
seen him scared of.
That's
I asked
beautiful.
him, what you scared of?
I
think the only thing he's scared of is not having dinner.
Yeah, that's scary. No, that's terrifying. That's terrifying.
But I'm talking about.
I thought you didn't make food today.
But I'm talking about any bug, any snake, bug, any of that. There's not. At least if he is, he ain't saying it. He ain't showing it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm mature enough yet because I ain't reached some shit in my room.
We too American now.
Somebody come get this.
That's crazy that we lived in that though as humans. We lived in we come from living in the jungle, all that noise, crickets. Sometimes a cricket would keep me up. Like, God damn, this loud ass cricket. But we lived in that. We came from that. That's crazy.
Yeah. All right, I got a would you rather that's terrible, and it's just we gotta talk about it. It should be in the second one. Yeah.
How'd you find this?
Did somebody send it to her or somebody? I can't remember.
All right, let's see.
Craziest would you rather the other day. It's ruined my entire life. I need to know what you think. So let's say your wife, your girlfriend, whoever has been in a Freaky Friday situation with your mom. And now the only way for them to switch back is that you have to sleep with one of them. Now, would you rather sleep with your mom in your girlfriend's body or sleep with your girlfriend in your mom's body?
I just gotta do which one's my girlfriend because I can't.
So you have sex with your mom's body?
No. Girl's body, my girlfriend's body, but my mom is she's in there, spirit.
It's your mom and your girlfriend's body,
so your mom is gonna remember having sex with you.
So I gotta do my girlfriend and my mom.
Yeah, I got to. I can't do the.
And I just gotta.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I just gotta cover everything up. I don't want to see the no face.
Yeah,
I'm talking about. This is
terrible. That's a terrible question.
You had to cover the girlfriend. You gotta cover.
It's my girlfriend and the mom's body.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I gotta cover the whole body.
But I thought you said you wanted to do. So you want to do the mom body.
Yes, because that's your girlfriend. Because
your mom.
You're doing your mom.
Yeah, your mom is looking you in your eyes while
I'm gonna cover that up.
But she's still taking it. She knows.
Look,
even though she's in your girlfriend's body,
I'm gonna build a wall.
That's weird.
Cut a hole in it.
I don't know. It's a terrible. Would you rather?
It's a terrible. I can't. It can't be.
I don't even know. It's my mom's body. I'm be like, oh my god,
it's your girlfriend. But to know it's your mom that's moaning, that's terrible. That's terrible.
Oh yeah, it's a terrible. Would you rather?
That's terrible.
That's why he said he was stressed. It's just stressful. I don't know, man.
Now,
I got to break up. I can't. We done.
Golly.
And he said this is the only way to switch them back.
What, they not getting switched back, man?
He said what?
They not getting switched back. Why do I have to do this? This is terrible. Why do and how much sex are we talking about?
Glory hole.
Can I just stick the penis in and take it out?
No, you got
sex.
No, you got a bust.
Glory hole.
I got a bust.
Yeah, bust.
Glory hole.
That's never
glory
gonna
hole.
happen.
He said glory hole.
Glory hole.
Well then, I'm gonna just get to the end.
No, you gotta go full. They say you gotta go through. You gotta go through 3 positions at least. You gotta go through 3 positions at least.
No. See now.
What you mean? This is what you rather.
You an evil genie.
This what's gonna be. This what's gonna be. There's a glory hole. It'd be doggy. It'd be missionary.
No. I think.
All right. Well, then I'll just cover everything up. But the hole I see, it'd be doggy, missionary inside. And
Doggy mishy.
Doggy mishy inside.
What if your mom? Okay, your mom and girlfriend switched, but she switched into your younger mom. Like,
It
so
don't
you
matter.
don't remember this version of
You
your
getting
mom.
nasty now.
You getting
I'm doing Back to
nasty.
the
No,
Future.
you're
That's what
nasty
happened.
now.
But no, I definitely
you're
can't.
fetishing over your younger
can't,
mom.
man.
That's disgusting.
But you will never deal. But it's your girlfriend in your mom's body. Remember that. That's what I'm saying.
It's still.
It makes it easier.
You're being
than-
disgusting now because you're looking for a better body to have sex with. Stop even making that thought process.
Man.
That's a terrible thought process.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to get my mom's younger pussy. You better give me that pussy. You better give me that young pussy. I don't give a damn. Sorry, Dad.
I'm done with this.
I'm sorry,
nigga.
Dad.
I'm done with this nigga.
You see the picture of my mom? My mom was bad.
Yeah, you're right. I probably. I mean, never mind.
What?
Oh, what's good? What's good? Straight.
We're gonna stop that.
I'm out of this convo.
Cam gotta grow up, man.
Your mom look like I'm grown.
You gotta grow up.
Well, your mom need a younger up then. Young and down.
Child influencer.
Oh my God, that's a wild. Would you rather?
I'm done with this. So Illinois passed the first U.S. law to protect children influencers and children whose parents post them online. So now in Illinois, if you're an influencer and using your kids a lot, you have to put a percentage of the earnings away into a trust fund that they can access when they're 18.
If you are using them in your videos.
Yeah, because a lot of parents make money off their kids, and then their kids grow up and don't see none of that money. So they trying to protect the child's interest, and so they have some pay from this. Because most of the time the parents will just blow it and the child never see anything from it. So it's like protecting the parents from themselves and protecting the children's interests. And I'm not mad at this. This is cool.
I'm not mad at that.
This is a cool little act. Like they get a percentage, and so now when they're 18, they got a whole little trust fund.
I'm not mad at
to
that.
do what they want to do.
I kind of like it, kind of don't.
It's
I don't
interesting.
I don't like the government in family business.
I feel that, but this is the one time I'm like,
but
this
I
ain't
do
bad.
understand this as some type of, but it could have bigger implications.
Is it only because? Interesting.
Because you see this a lot, like parents is using
I agree. I don't like that
for
shit. That
influence, and they make this money, and the child never get to see a dime of it.
I'm trying to see, because I know there are some parents who like purposely do it, but then there's some parents who they're documenting their lives and their kids just happen to be in it. Is there a difference? Because you know how some parents are, I'm doing this challenge with my kid, and another person,
someone like this, that's an influencer. They got a ring light.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's different.
Yeah,
That's different.
if the kid is the featured
Gotcha.
thing, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Or
Okay.
a partner in the featured thing.
Yeah.
But if the kid's just in the background sometimes, I don't think that should.
Because think this day, we live a lot of our lives online, so a lot of people know. So imagine a kid that was uber popular as a kid. They grow up to be 18 now. People still recognizing them, but they ain't got nothing to show for it because they ain't getting none of that money. They're going to be annoyed with that versus they have some trust fund. Like, yeah, that was me. Some kids.
Are they not getting any of the money because the parent, but that's the...
Well, it's up to the parent's discretion.
Some parents
Now
buy some Gucci bags.
The kid can sue if they didn't set this up.
That's crazy.
Because if you find out your parents made millions of dollars off you when you're younger, and you're like, where is it now?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, these are just the bad parents then, because if you making money,
and that's why they did this law.
Got you for the bad parents.
But it's not like they might in their head, because the excuse in these type of parents' head is, well, I still got them everything they needed.
Yeah.
Shoes, and they got, they had a home over their head. They fed them, took care of them, and that's what it was.
Yeah.
But when you grow up and you found out you made $1.3 million, it's kind of like, yo,
that was like on
to get a car.
That was like on I watched the Johnny Manziel documentary. Not gonna lie, that shit was actually pretty solid. About an hour and some change, and then I kind of understand where he was a wild boy, but
he was a wild boy.
He said, he was making money from the
boosters.
Yeah, from the doing the autograph stuff.
Oh, I forgot all about that. Yeah,
he did it because, like you said, he said they about to make. He was like, I found out that they were selling all of my jersey. Like he was like, I'm going to make some money. But the cool thing is, they had a plan in place for when they did get caught, and they talk about all this in the documentary. Basically, this is wild. They said, how are we going to spend it? Because
was he making a lot off of it?
He said sometimes 30, 40K a session. Like, so he was getting $100,000 at one point.
Yeah.
Like, but basically what he did is, and you can go back, they got all the clips. He spun it to say his family came from money. So all the media ran with, oh, this kid comes from oil money.
I remember that.
That was false. None of that. They did that so they could legally do what they was doing. Because I think it's illegal if you was like making money from the
NCAA.
If they seen it, but if they think it's coming from oil money,
right?
Then I was like, no, that's funny. They had everybody.
Only a white person.
Oh yeah, I said it would not work.
Oh, so Johnny Manziel let them run that, let them.
Oh yeah,
with that spin, so they wouldn't. Okay,
him and his business partner, which was his best friend, said, we're gonna spend it like you came from oil money, and he said they ran.
Genius.
I said that's phenomenal.
Genius.
Did they get caught?
Huh?
Did they get caught?
No. He said they made. He said as soon as they went over that as soon as he had his suspension, he said they went right back to making money. I was like, that's funny. I said that's solid. That's solid. But it's a cool little quick little documentary.
Now, like just a couple of years later, now NCAA you can make money.
Yeah,
as an athlete.
But let me tell you, he could not get right. That boy was a partier. It was in him.
Wow. That video, wasn't it him or was it Baker Mayfield? One of them running from the cops.
It was him with his girlfriend. Yeah.
They were arresting him. He took off running.
He was a wild boy. And then he said he got to the NFL. He was like, this ain't fun. That's why he's like, I ain't like it no more. Yeah. So I ain't like. He was like the coach was like when he got to the Browns, I think he called his agent. It was like he doesn't look at playbooks, and they cut back to Johnny. He was like, yeah, no, zero. I didn't look at anything. I didn't care about.
So how he was running the offense?
The Johnny Man's.
Yeah, I heard he had the same. Him and like what's his name, Aaron Rodgers, kind of have the same temperament. Asshole-ish, kind of like they kind of do, but they talented as fuck.
Yeah, he's just.
Why didn't he? Is he ain't in the league anymore?
Nah, he live in Arizona now. I think. Okay. Yeah.
Have y'all watched Hard Knocks?
Nah,
I meant to. Yeah, I didn't get to.
Jets?
Yeah, Jets.
So you say Aaron Rodgers. The whole first episode I'm watching, I'm like, is this an act, Aaron? Because I don't know him, but I just know him from what people say on the shows. I'm like, is he real nice in that first episode? Like, is this really you?
Like it act like this?
I think he's trying to change his perception a little bit.
Is he? Oh, you say is he nice? Like is the being nice an act?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Like, is this the real you?
He could play
because you know I don't like him. I don't like Aaron the same reason I don't like your team. Not because I'm the playoffs every time. I hate him now. I used to like him, but I hate
it's
him
just
now.
like most of the greats. They all have that kind of arrogant. You're gonna have that extra alpha male arrogance.
Yeah.
And like because they're great. Tom Brady is a weirdo asshole. They're gonna be weird. They're gonna be assholes. They're gonna be a little different. They're gonna be all that. But that's what makes them a part of who they are.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning, I heard you get on your ass behind the scenes.
That big head coming at you, that's scary.
But he manages to keep the nice guy persona.
Yeah.
Tiger Woods kept it for a little bit.
Hey.
And then he started fucking around with them.
Man, that boy Tiger was out here getting to it.
You found out
he was pouncing.
You found out he wouldn't even pay for a woman to go see like her sick parent or something that he was knocking down. He said, "Oh no, I'm not paying for that plane ticket."
He hard.
He told her no.
He hard on him.
Damn, dog.
Put the 9-iron down.
Put the 9-iron down on him.
Tiger vicious. Bro.
Judgment Day.
Oh man, I don't know if y'all heard about this. This just happened recently, but a California judge, killed his wife recently, and the reason this kind of made headlines is because he ended up one night he ends up killing his wife after an argument, shot her. Then he ends up calling into his job or emailing or something and leaving a message saying, I won't be in to work. I just shot my wife. So
that's what he said.
I'm not going to be able to make it to work. And he apologized to him.
Wait.
So now he actually got off. Like he's now released on bond after he paid $1 million or something like that. But he shot his wife and basically
he said, I just lost it. I just shot my wife. I won't be in tomorrow. I'll be in custody. I am sorry. Still use proper grammar.
He did. He definitely did.
It was a very, I mean, to even do that is fairly polite.
It's very honorable.
So, which makes me think, was the wife kind of acting up? I'm sorry. I know that might be a little too much, but I'm just saying. Obviously, there was something crazy.
Yeah, definitely something wrong with.
Okay, so
you never know like how far people are like pushed. You know what I'm saying? You just genuinely like don't know.
They recovered 47 weapons.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you know your husband has all these guns.
Yeah, she said she dared him. Why don't you point a real gun at me? So he he took it out his ankle holster and shot her. That's crazy. He said he was drunk when he shot his wife. He was charged with 1 felony count of murder. Damn, dog. That's tough.
And I think their son was with him too.
No.
Or they went out to eat earlier, and their son was with them. And then when they came back home, that's when he shot.
That's like the story I just heard. I think it was an older story happened in 2021. There was you see a video of a 16-year-old girl and an 18-year-old like Mexican dude look like. And they laying on the grass, and they on the video, he like this, and he like, 3 days after murdering somebody. And the girl's like, "Oh, you can't say that." And then, the news reporter comes on. She was like, "This is a chilling story, but it gets even more tragic when you realize the person they're talking about is the 16-year-old's father." And I was like, "Huh?" And then basically, I guess the parents didn't like the 18-year-old. Said, "All right, y'all been seeing each other for 6 months. I just need y'all to stop." They said, "Nah." And then they, I think they stabbed the dad 40-something times and then set his body on fire, left him in the garage, took his car, drove 4 hours away. That's where the police found him. All of it's stupid. Now I think both get life. I think he might get death penalty. And she get life. Yeah.
And now they're not together.
And you watch this dad, the dad is like
but I read something, that's what made me think about, I read something that the dad may have been abusive. Maybe.
Man, I don't know.
Maybe I don't know. Like, I'm just
sounds crazy.
But it was still to stabbing is personal. That's very personal.
Yeah, 40-something times.
Yeah, like,
but then it's like, where you think you going?
Where you?
They looking for the car.
They looking for everything. It's a burnt body in the garage.
Where's the 16-year-old daughter? She's not there. We gotta just find her. And then you recording it like.
And now y'all not together.
But they're young and
they're
dumb.
Stupid. Yeah, crazy. I mean, yeah. It's just because
that video was really like kind of horrifying.
Yeah,
and
like
he's choking her in the video.
Yeah, he like grabbing her neck.
Grabs her neck.
It's weird. I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Some wild shit.
It's still not as crazy as Young Thug giving that whole speech at the beginning of that song and then saying, "I always knew I wasn't gonna be gay." That was
that was the wildest thing that year.
That was wild. Oh, you want to go Juvie or you want to go Drake? Man, we can talk about Juvie real quick because you finally seen
I just finally saw. You told us about this a couple weeks ago, but that Juvenile
the Tiny Desk
phenomenal
was amazing.
It feels good.
Amazing.
It just feels good.
And I love how they, taking
Ratchery.
Actual like orchestra. A band, orchestra, and the producer, the actual producer, and being able to homogenize, bitch, into beautiful music. Live music and work with a rapper like that who has amazing catalog.
Yeah,
Juvie,
he got some shit on him.
Like Juvie's incredible.
The best part of that was realizing that was Manny Fresh doing that screaming noise in back of that beat.
Oh yeah,
I was like, I always wanted to know who was doing that. It was him. That was cool. But yeah, like, what I love about '90s rappers, they remember all their lyrics. Like Definitely. They really know their songs. Like these days, people just rap over the tracks.
Right.
Back then, you got to be
they barely
a real
rap
artist.
over the tracks.
And they just rap. they know they words. Like
Yeah.
Juvenile spit everything.
And they're showmen too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like they know how to make it feel like that felt like if this was the 60s or something, that would be a blues bar and he'll be performing. What y'all gotta say tonight? And this gave me a whole new appreciation. Not a new one. I've always had appreciation for South rappers, but it just really made me think like Southern rappers have the closest connection to like black music.
I mean,
In my opinion, because all that blues and jazz and yes, New York started hip hop and they had elements of jazz as well that they use it, but not in the performance a lot of times. The music, them rapping. Like if I take 3 different rappers, Lil Wayne, Juvenile, and Mystical, all from Louisiana, 3 different sounds, but have very unique like African and like all that James Brown and like blues and shit. It's very, very unique call and response shit. Like, I don't know. I just appreciate it. It gave me like, damn.
The thing with like a lot of up north people that at least shit on the South don't realize that they go back in their ancestry. All y'all come from the South. They just migrated up there. Like,
Yeah.
you forget.
That's true.
No, that's
And I'm not even shitting on. Of course, I love my favorite rappers always Jay-Z, but and Biggie. So and Biggie and Jay, they kind of have like a jazzy feel to their
Southern music. Just got like it's just a feel. It's a feeling.
But that's the biggest thing. It's like the where the concentration is more on lyrics and like what you say
New
up
York.
top.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you go down south, it's just such a different element of feeling and performance and just with the crowd. It's just a different.
Like Future is a robot. When you hear him rap, that's wild what he doing on the track. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But when you mix the both, that's when you get Andre 3000. You get lyrics and that sound.
Exactly.
It's just, like his verse on that new Killer Mike shit.
This guy's crazy.
This
guy Andre is crazy.
What I love about that song though, everybody held their own. Cause Future come on, started the hook. But then even Killer Mike verse is great. Future verse is good.
I like Killer Mike.
Everybody.
What song is it?
It's Killer Mike's song.
It's Killer Mike's song,
Future
yeah.
Future and
This is a new one?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it just
Yeah.
came out?
like
Okay, maybe I
2 weeks
haven't heard
ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, like Future and Andre 3000, fire.
Well, speaking of artists, what Drake was talking about.
Drake is constantly being bra ridden.
Yeah.
People throwing bras at this man.
Poor him.
And
Yeah, poor him. Just
Poor him.
so many
it's a very
titty residue coming at him from all different directions.
all different places. But he had a concert in LA the other day.
He had started GoFundMe for him. I feel bad.
Yeah. We need to support.
A GoFundMe for who?
Drake. For
Oh,
all these
yeah.
bras and all
Because
this
what man wants to just have bras thrown at him constantly?
objectifying him. every
Objectifying him
night.
just makes
He's
no
just trying to
sense.
perform his music.
That's it. And now he bringing his son to the show, and y'all trying to put the son on that.
If he's gonna be
Sad.
that ridiculous, he might as well just throw titties.
Yeah, just take your whole
titties.
titty off and
Yeah,
throw
just
it up there.
Launch it.
So he just trying to put on a show, and that's what
Yeah.
he got to put up with.
Some titties are gonna fly further because you know what I'm saying. Depends on the buoyancy of the titties. So some titties gonna fly.
The shape.
The shape,
You know,
yeah.
a lot of
You know what? I
Some
think
will have a more discus
I think the
feel.
A and B cups will fly a little further for sure.
Yeah, because I think the ones with the longer titties might fly.
The long
because
titties
the
gonna-
elasticity will
the
be like a
elasticity,
boomerang.
yeah,
It
yeah.
might come back to you.
Okay, the longer titties that might be cool.
He shouldn't have to put up with this.
Yeah, he shouldn't have. He definitely shouldn't have to
This
put up
is
with
sick.
that.
This is sick.
So what are people saying about him?
But basically, at this last LA show, he had to stop, and somebody threw a bra up, and he said, "All right." He shut it down and was like, "Yo, tonight's a special night. My son's here
Okay.
in the concert.
Yeah.
And we got to keep it PG.
Okay.
and let's not be just throwing keep your titties up.
Yeah.
And so you had to tell the crowd to keep your titties up.
And they listened.
And you know, they cheered. They're like, "Oh,
Okay,
your son's
yeah.
here.
That's
Okay,
cute.
okay," and it was cool. But my question is from
Yeah.
that, like, where's the line of like when somebody throws something
Mm-hmm.
at you where you'll be happy and where it becomes disrespectful? Because in two cases, one, we have Drake getting a bra thrown at him.
Yeah.
Seems like it was all cool. Like,
For a
bro,
little bit,
you know,
yeah,
a
yeah.
little bit. Now you have a little situation.
Yeah.
But I remember one situation, I think a story from Kanye or something,
Mm-hmm.
threw money at a dude. I can't remember who it was, but in a studio. and it was a little disrespectful, right? But that's money.
That's the story that I heard from the engineer.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
Okay.
but that was different. That's way different.
No, that's disrespectful.
Okay,
Yeah.
but what? Okay, but how much until it's
But
not?
think about the situation.
If he throws $1 million, in your
me
face.
walking through a crowd, bras. All right, it could be a lot.
Right.
You know, just like
And then hard, if they throwing it
and then
hard.
the wire might hit you. So I don't know what's going on. You might get hit with the back of it.
It's
slap.
panties for me. Cause
Yeah, panties. That's
No.
So
you know,
my
that's
question is:
different.
you're on stage
Yeah.
performing.
Yeah.
Somebody throws something on stage.
Yeah.
It hits you directly
in the face. Yeah.
Bow.
Yeah.
What is it that you'll be
The
happy
line,
with?
okay.
And what is it you won't?
At first,
be
the
happy
brawl, it might be like, okay, all right, damn, y'all had to hit me in my face. All right, you
Okay.
know, cool.
Right.
If this happens every show, I'm gonna get tired. I'm gonna be like, all right, we gotta stop. So
Okay,
I understand
so
that
the
part.
bras get tiring after a certain time.
Absolutely.
Okay,
It's
okay.
just like if you know, in relationships, you having sex, you humping a lot at the
Right,
beginning.
right.
It's new.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
You slow it down a little bit after you been in it for a little while. You may be like, all right, baby, like
Right.
I'm tired. I'm
Right.
I'm going,
Yes. I'm going.
you know,
Time to go sleep.
Time to go sleep. Now stop that.
So is there
there's a
anything-
time limit on that. But the money thing, the reason why that was disrespectful, because he hit him in the back. He took a wad, hit him in the back of the head.
Right.
Nah, we gotta fight.
I'm fighting.
We gotta
Right,
fight.
right,
bare
right.
minimum, the money getting thrown right back
Yeah,
at
bare
you.
minimum.
And then how you react, we may fight.
Yeah.
It's one of the two.
Yeah.
But if you on stage, let's keep it to the stage.
Okay, let's
because
keep it
that
stage.
is personal. He was
That's
trying to
personal.
get his
Yeah,
attention
yeah,
about
that's-
something. But like, fans are throwing shit.
Yeah.
At
If
these
it's
people.
dangerous, if it's something that can hurt me, that's the line. Like if you
Yeah.
throwing bottles, no.
Yeah, that's what.
Well,
That's
let's
crazy.
say
If
somebody
you throwing
throws-
liquid, no liquids, no food, no none of
But
that.
there is still a caveat because, like, let's say something hard hits you, boom. Oh, somebody throw a Rolex up there for you.
Nah, that's crazy.
No, that's crazy.
That's
That's
crazy.
$120,000 Rolex.
Yeah, yeah.
For you to
If
have.
I'm on
But it
stage,
hits you.
if I'm on stage,
I
I
can
probably
afford
can
it.
afford that. So that's not gonna really move me. That can hurt me.
Yeah, that
that
can
could chip
hurt
my
me.
tooth. That could hit me in the eye. Like stop that. That's metal.
And off top, you're gonna be like, what the
So
fuck?
because of the risk of injury or death, you don't you wouldn't want a
that.
Rolex.
Yeah, yeah.
Thrown at you. All right.
and like
I'm sure there's some people that'll take Rolexes throwing.
No,
at
for
you,
sure.
though.
And the liquid thing, if I'm that type of artist, like a Travis, if I'm
Right.
I mean, you might
Okay.
just be in that. That's a
No,
roll
but
it up
liquids at me, that's different.
no. I'm saying if we do it, like you might be like, all right, I'm not tripping.
Depends on
like
your
depend on
vibe.
your vibe, maybe. But if they just throwing liquids on you, that's a little
Right.
different.
That's definitely because you don't get nothing out of that.
Yeah, yeah.
See, I'm thinking the things that they throw a bra, you don't really get nothing out of other than the
The one
idea that
girl,
you could have this girl that
he
is-
said, "Oh, these some big old, whose bras this?" Find her immediately.
Yeah, she
they
has some
found her,
G's or
and I
something.
think they may have.
She got a Playboy
Said she
deal,
got a
man.
Playboy deal. I'm gonna be
Oh,
honest.
my
I looked
God.
at her. Let's just keep it moving. We won't talk about that. But
That's all. Look like a
but
kosher biscuit. Some Jewish lady.
but it's like, bras, you're not really getting none out. Panties, I'm not getting none out. I remember when we did our show in New York. I'll never forget the girl. She called me to the side. She was like, "I got a gift for you." I was like, "What?" She gave me a little box. I opened it. It's some panties with a phone number in it. And the first thing I'm thinking about, are these used or these new? What's
Right.
going on? There's a lot of
Definitely
questions.
can't be used.
I got a lot of questions. I don't
Definitely
know
can't
what's
be
what's
used.
going on with this.
I don't like that.
I don't know if I
don't need that.
I don't think I called. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't remember. But either way, it's just like I'm not don't hand me no panties. I'm
Right.
I'm straight.
What if a girl throws up some pictures of nudes and one just catch you in your eye real quick?
Like
Nigga, that could.
a picture of a nude.
yeah.
I'm like, bitch, what type of aim you got already?
Okay, all right. So you won't be out
Shit.
with the news.
No, just don't throw nothing.
Look, you gonna be
Just
wiping
don't-
your
so you're
eye.
not
You like,
happy
oh
with
damn,
nothing.
that is kind of nice. We got shit.
Just don't throw nothing.
A water cache up there is not.
Just don't throw nothing.
Yeah, I think
But speaking of throwing stuff, eggs.
Okay.
Let's go to this next one.
throwing eggs.
Yeah. I felt like that was never going to end. Had to get out of there. All right, play this. Let's
Terrible
play.
transition.
Yeah, the horrible transition. He's a terrible host.
You guys don't know when to quit.
Crack your egg. If this turn out bad, I'm gonna.
Wait, what?
Did she just kill the bird?
Wait.
So she had a bird on her head, on her bonnet,
There is? Oh, I didn't even see it.
She's cooking eggs.
Yeah.
And when she clap her hands, she never cooked eggs before. When she clap, it scared the bird. He drop in there. His tail gets stuck, and it start cooking. He's screaming because it's hot. And she panicked.
Get off of it. Get off of it.
And then she just tossed him.
And did he die?
I don't think he
I don't
died.
think he died, but
The way
he
she
in
looking
pain.
at the ground.
Put the audio on.
I mean, we heard it.
No, but the way this bird was screaming, he was cooking.
This ain't all bad. I'm gonna. Do not.
Yo,
She about to have an omelet, nigga. It was about to be.
he was screaming for his
said,
life.
"Help me!"
He was screaming for his life.
My feet.
Damn,
For his
dog.
life,
That sucks.
dog.
That
his feet,
sucks.
His feet was in there. His thing was burning. What?
Oh shit!
I'm sorry. It really ain't nothing.
ain't funny, but it's funny.
It ain't really nothing I had to say on that.
No,
I
that's-
just wanted to show you because I thought it was funny.
No, that's funny.
He survived, but I know because I just my hand touched the rack yesterday by mistake.
No, that shit hot. That
It
shit
be
hot.
hot, so I can
That shit
understand your
hot.
feet on there. He's
He
screaming.
and he looked up at her.
He's screaming, but the reason he was stuck, his tail was stuck in the yoke. But his feet was on the edge, so it was
Damn.
burning. Oh man!
Damn, so his cousin getting cooked, and then he jump in there and get burnt up. Like
Either way,
it's just tough.
Either way, it smelled delicious. It smelled delicious.
Well, I'll tell you somewhere where it didn't smell delicious. Go to the next one.
There you go. Your transition getting
Yeah,
better.
there we go. 'Cause we getting in and getting out.
Mother.
Watch this.
Oh, why did it sound like that?
What the fuck? What the?
No
way, no.
Nah.
He got diarrhea.
You better not peek.
Nah.
Mother.
He even looked back.
Oh, why did it sound like that?
He keep looking back. Oh,
Yo,
it is wet droppings. Oh,
whatever she fed him, he can never have that again.
And I seen this happen before. This happened
You ate
to
chocolate?
when I was young, when I was in sixth grade. I was spending the night on my best friend's house, and he had a Cocker Spaniel. And I don't know what they gave him that day or what he got into, but he had diarrhea. The way it sounded, the way it came out, sounded just like that. And the smell, the smell was horrific. So I know it's stinking there.
It just sucks. 'Cause my man he's just sitting there. He's like, I gotta get this out, man. There's nothing I could do. It's gotta. I get it. I done had that hot stomach before. I know. You gotta get it out.
But I'm supposed to. You ever had that because you had dogs your whole life? You ever had anything like that?
I've had dogs have diarrhea, but it ain't never came out like that. Like sounding like that. Nah, I ain't never heard that. That's why I thought it was. Like, what the fuck is that?
What's the worst situation you had? Like it pooped or peed on something that you were just mad. at, it was
No,
hard
that's
to
when-
clean up.
or ate up.
No, when Flip he had gotten to a bag of I think it's Snickers or something. I came home from school and he looked drunk. He walked up to me and he was just like, walking up to me. I was like, "You all right?" And I'm looking around and I'm like, "What the fuck? It smell like
You
chocolate."
really
in
thought
here.
he was gonna answer you.
Yeah, it's a connection. When you have dogs all your life, you know, so you got a certain connection with it.
So what'd he say?
He was like, "Nah, nigga, I'm hurting." So I was like, "Where you
Nah, he
hurting
didn't
at?"
say
He
that.
did. That's why I looked around the corner and I was like, "Oh, that's why you hurting." Whole mini bag of
Well,
like
Flip was a Chihuahua, so he might have said, "I'm hurting, man.
I'm hurting, bro.
Come on, man."
And I looked at the whole bag. It was 8, so I called the vet and I was like, "Yo, what do I do? Because I'm sure it's not good." He looked like he about to die. She was like, "Oh, this'll be okay. Just open his mouth, pour him like 2 little small capsules of peroxide, and just let it happen." I said, "Let what happen?" He's like, "It's gonna come up." I said, "All
throw it
right."
up.
So I opened his mouth and he was fighting. I was like, "Come here, nigga, be still." Opened his mouth through and then he was walking around for a minute.
Why you didn't take him outside?
And then, no, I mean I did, but still he was just walking around. He opened up and he just everything came out. It was like just chunky. I was like, oh, that's disgusting. You know, dogs do that.
You had
Dry
to
heat.
clean it up.
Yeah, I had to clean it up. Yeah. That happened. I think.
Dog vomit.
I think my grandma's dog like tore up the house doing something. I don't know, but I ain't had nothing. That sounds crazy. That was a human shit.
That sounded crazy.
Yeah, that was wild.
Well, speaking of some human shit, so this video, I just don't understand it. So this tourist in Hawaii was following her GPS right down a boat ramp and into the water. But I'm gonna tell you the part that I don't understand. So press play, and you'll see it.
Pretty sure that wasn't supposed to happen.
Get out the car.
Like, get out the car.
Like, what are you doing?
Take your seatbelt off.
There's a line in the front of the boat.
Get out.
But are those really old people?
No, it's a lady and like a kid. Get out the car. Like, what's taking you so long?
Shit. Oh god.
Get out.
There was no reason.
Somebody to pull on this. All right. We're coming over.
No.
Get out the car. Unless you can't swim.
Yeah,
But that don't seem to be the case because she was very
and now
calm.
you got people there, so get out the car.
Because she was very calm the whole time.
How did they get in this situation?
They followed the GPS right down the boat ramp.
You're not gonna see this fucking water.
I was been the passenger. Hey,
Hey,
it's water.
it's
Where
water.
you going? It's water. Where you going?
That remind me of the scene in The Office when he was like, Dwight was like, "It's water, Michael." It's water.
says down here. It says down here.
What is going on?
Follow GPS right in the boat ramp. That don't make sense. You obviously, when you getting close to a boat dock, you see boats,
That wasn't supposed to happen.
Maybe they was going to a boat dock, but like you see water.
You
That's
see-
the part. And she just look. Get out.
Or back up. Did she even?
You can't back. It's
Yeah,
over.
she can't. It's over.
Get out.
She just looking at her.
Look, y'all wouldn't even see me. Y'all would
No.
have been out
Yeah, you
before the
wouldn't-
car even came into the frame.
Yeah, because as soon as you say, "Oh fuck, we fucked
Whoa,
up."
Fuck, man.
Damn, man. I told you to go
Hold
turn
on, give me
right.
my phone. Give me my phone.
Hold on, where the phone at?
Grab the phone. Grab the phone.
That's a funny scene. Seeing two niggas go, "Oh fuck, we fucked up."
But we not gonna make it this far.
It's not gonna happen. That don't make sense.
It don't make sense.
There's no way you take.
But
your
we
eyes
here
off
now,
the
so
road.
now the part that don't make sense. Get out.
Yeah,
Take your
get like
seatbelt off.
get
like,
out. At
She's so
minimum, take your seatbelt
And she
off.
didn't looking back like, huh? Yeah. Like, get out. She been looking at me. What? Get out.
Oh man.
'Cause I'm not jumping in there. Get out.
Yeah, get out.
Yeah, that's pretty asinine. Dog.
Yeah, that's wild. What's the skit?
So this is just a funny skit to me. You gotta press the arrow to go to the video. But it was just funny. Let you watch it. You gotta put the sound on. So
It said it has no sound
with no sound. Nah.
unless they removed it.
Press it again. Oh man. Let me see if I can find it. We'll go to the next.
We'll go to the next one. Go to diet. All right. I want you to listen to what this lady eats in one day.
This woman in particular.
Yeah, Cam, you might have to pay attention because it's crazy. This one, he said this woman in particular. That's a lot of stuff down there. Just listen. He's attempting to eat her diet. So go ahead.
World's heaviest woman's daily diet. Weighing in at 756 pounds, Susan Amon started her day off with 4 to 5 donuts, along with a 7-egg ham and cheese omelet. The next thing was a bit strange. 4 corn dogs dipped in nacho cheese. Surprisingly, it actually tasted pretty good. I worked my way through the corn dogs and got to the next item on the list. 1 entire package of bacon. The next item was going to be
Wait, pause it right quick. Pause it
fortified
right
russet
quick.
potatoes made into hash browns.
You doing this all in one sitting?
I'm sure he probably had a time.
Because ain't no way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he had a time thing.
I'm looking at this window and seeing if the day changes or night or whatever.
This is insane.
All right, continue.
I decided to use some of the leftover cheese to get the hash browns down. A few minutes later, meal 1 was complete. A few hours later, it was time to go after
Meal
the rest of
one?
Susan's diet.
Yeah,
the next
meal-
item was 1 large pepperoni pizza. I got thin crust because I didn't want to get too crazy. That was followed up by 2 bowls of ice cream, and after that was an entire bag of barbecue chips, which I washed down with some of the leftover cheese from earlier. With all this salt, it was time to get to something sweet. The next item was an entire package of peanut M&Ms. At this point, the calories were stacking up fast. Thankfully, Susan had some strawberries next to help cancel all of them. A few hours later, I went after 6 avocados made into guacamole with a full bag of chips. That was followed up with 2 bacon cheeseburgers. The next item was going to give me some trouble. A full box of mac and cheese. I was able to get the mac and cheese down, but as I got into the next item, I just had to call it quits. A few hours later, the food baby was real. But with just 5 items left, the challenge was almost complete. Using the avocado from earlier, I was able to get down Susan's next item, which was 10 fish tacos. I garnished the next item with some of my secret sauce. I made my way through this plate of rice and beans, and then took down a full bag of pepperoni. With 2 items left, I called it quits. For around 30 minutes, that is. The second to last item was a box of Hot Pocket potatoes. After getting halfway through, I was in desperate need of some sweetness. So I started on the final item, which was an entire box of honey buns. I was beyond full at this point. But after taking down the honey buns, and eventually the last of the potatoes, I had finished the diet of the world's heaviest woman.
He gonna be shitting like that husky in the morning.
Oh, he gonna be this.
Oh my!
Like
Now think this shit.
and like it wasn't even funny because it's like, first, how did he even finish that without throwing up?
It left you with a heavy heart.
But 2, that like I won't even be able to eat that much because I'm too lazy to prepare that much food.
Absolutely.
I don't be wanting to do 1-2 meals a day. Kind of trying to cook it. She
That's
gotta prepare.
insane.
Who's preparing all this for her? Because she's not doing it.
That's the issue.
And that's
what,
the issue.
What is going on? Somebody said, how can anyone afford to eat like that? Like that's insane. He said a pack of bacon. A pack.
How she?
How can
I'm
you
not
afford
trying,
this?
but
That's
how
my
can you
biggest thing I wanna
survive
know.
this? Like your body can't take that type of diet.
No, it's dead on the inside. Because
and this is every day.
I think it's daily diet.
You don't do nothing but eat.
Yeah, I mean, can't look at the, you know.
Nah, man, ain't no way her like you gonna have a heart.
It's confusing. It was confusing to me too.
How old is she? She can't have much time left. That don't make sense. I've never seen nothing like that. That's insane.
She looked like
the world's heaviest.
Like this is not even fun. Like I can laugh at anything, but this is not even funny. This is low key sad.
It's so sad. It's funny because I'm like, I don't know what.
I can't even laugh at this.
I listen, man.
It's more just disgusting.
It's just like
How can you eat all?
And that was like when he was doing that was 1 meal. Like just do the breakfast right quick again.
Woman's daily diet. Weighing in at 756
The first
pounds,
meal.
Susan Amon started her day off with 4 to 5 donuts.
4 to 5
along with
donuts.
a 7-egg ham and cheese omelet. The next thing was a bit strange. 4 corn dogs dipped in nacho cheese. Surprisingly,
This is
it
all
actually
the
tasted
first
pretty
meal.
good. I worked my way through the corn dogs and got to the next item on the list. 1 entire package of bacon. The next item was going to be the most filling item. 4 to 5 russet potatoes made into hash browns. I decided to use some of the leftover cheese to get the hash browns down. A few minutes later, meal 1 was complete. A few hours later...
So that's meal 1.
Yo,
that's meal 1.
4 rustic potatoes. Them potatoes are like this.
Those shits are huge.
Like how can you even?
She start off with donuts.
Yeah, 4 to 5. 4 to 5.
5 donuts.
4 to 5.
That's what she starts her day with. But this has to be some type of. I mean, this has to be an eating
Her
disorder.
shits are horrific.
But I just don't understand how you can afford that.
Her farts are
I just don't
horrific.
understand.
Oh, everything's horrific. Everything's horrific.
How do you make money? You can't go nowhere.
Yeah, I don't know. When I seen it, I said, "Yo, this how is he even doing
What's
that?"
her name? I need more backstory on this. We may have to cancel some.
I don't know.
other
I think
stuff, but
I think
need
she's
backstory on this.
Oh,
This-
I think she's still at large. Hold on, let me see.
All right.
All
right. That's a
happened?
phenomenal joke.
I was going to see.
That's a phenomenal
deserves
joke.
one.
That's a phenomenal joke. That's a phenomenal joke. That's pretty good.
She's still at large.
That's gonna weigh heavy on my heart for a little bit.
Jesus. That's funny.
Oh man,
Top notch.
Yeah, I just had to show you because I was baffled. I watched this video like 3-4 times. I was like, "This is crazy. This is insane." A box of honey buns.
And look, and one thing we didn't mention that he didn't mention, I just thought about, what is she drinking with all this? Because I know she drinking something.
Yeah.
What is she drinking with each meal? And I want to say hopefully
It's
it's
probably
water, but I know it's not based on the eating. It got to
probably
be
just
sodas
Coke.
and fruit punch.
And it's like, who-
high fructose syrup drinks?
I'm just like, who
She's
is feeding
drinking-
her this? Like, who is?
That's what I want to know. I need the backstory.
There's got to be an inside job.
Pass me a bottle of high fructose corn syrup.
Oh
please.
yeah, no, definitely.
I need something to wash these donuts down with.
I haven't eaten that much my entire life.
Yeah, that seems like a lot for a human being to take.
Yeah, no, dog. Yeah.
Why are you looking that up? Let's go to this carnival ride.
This is Rome's.
Okay.
Oh, what was her name? My bad. It was Susan. Press it one more time.
It was time to go after the rest of Susan's diet. The next item was one large.
Okay, let me see.
Woman's daily diet. Weighing in at 756 pounds, Susan Amon.
Susan what? Amon?
Yeah,
started her.
Oh, yeah,
Susan Amon?
Susan.
Okay, we can go to mine. The little rascal
Okay.
one while he's looking it up. Oh, you found it already?
Yeah. I just see the first article was that was 2011.
Hopefully she's
God.
still alive.
Oh God, that's 2011. 728 pounds.
You can't continue to eat like that for another about 12
I don't
years
know.
and still be here.
2015 looked like she got married or something, I think.
Married?
No, find out who wasn't making the meals.
Yeah.
That person is an evil person to keep feeding her like that.
Obviously her life scaled up from what we've seen. That's what I'm trying to.
Come on,
man. What happened? I'm trying to.
I know you're just weighing out the situation.
You guys are insensitive.
Oh man, yeah. I can't. It's not telling me. I need to. We gonna have to do a deeper dive and because I won't have the time right now because it's
y'all talking after y'all pass. Y'all gonna be cooking like that bird. Well, y'all talking right now. Have
Burn
some
my
empathy.
Damn like that bird.
All right, while he's still looking it up.
What's this?
Well, no.
Is she still alive?
I can't. It's so many different articles not telling me where she's alive.
All right, here we go.
All right.
The one thing we want to go deep into, y'all want to get past.
Oh no! Oh, wait, he interested in it? Is he?
No, but that's
selfish.
actually interesting.
He's selfish.
We talk about throwing a picture in your eye.
He was giving us scenarios. This is a comedy show.
Enough. this is interesting. Now y'all want to skip over.
What's this wrong?
Oh, just watch it, click it.
See this type of shit.
Let go.
Oh shit!
They alive though. That's the only reason I showed it.
My thing is though, if I'm right there, let go. I'm. That ain't a far distance.
If you're right where
she was when she was hanging. Look.
Make sure it's not copyright. Oh,
just let go right there.
Luckily, I don't think it caught her right where it knew. But I was like, see, them carnival rides. Were you a carnival rider? Did we ever go?
Never.
Yeah, nah.
I used to go to the carnival every year for two things. I would get my it was a certain food. I can't remember what it was now. Certain food I would get every time, and then I would get an airbrush
turkey leg.
Not a turkey leg. I didn't care for those. It was something else. I think it was a shish kebab. It was these shish kebabs that were really good at Dade County Fair. Then I would get an airbrush shirt, and then we would walk around and just talk to people. That's it.
Yeah, you gotta go to. You're not getting on. You can't go for the rides. Definitely can't go for the ride.
I got on a ride at a fair one time, and I just remember all them rides just make you dizzy. I don't like. I did the what is it? The spaceship that just spins around, and I just felt so nauseous. I'm like, this ain't fun. It ain't fun.
Only thing I got on, which is not necessarily a ride, but you know the things you sit on and just go over the park. You can just see everything below you. It's like, you know, like how skiers go up a mountain.
Yeah,
it's like that.
Oh, we ain't never had that.
Yeah, we
had
that.
The regular, you know, the
Ferris wheel. Yeah.
No, they had that too. But I'm talking about at this place where it was, they had those things.
Oh, okay.
So I would get on that.
It's just like it just don't even look safe when you go to. You be like, I'm good. Absolutely not. I think she's still alive. That's what it's finally found. To think she's still alive.
She had to switch up her diet. No way.
And it says she's an inspiration to many. She's She's shown that anyone can find love regardless of their size. Her determination to find Mr. Right is admirable. She is sure to be a great mother someday.
How can you say that? You're eating yourself to death. How can you suppose she's gonna be a great mother?
That one I can't. I can support her finding love, whatever. But being a great mother, you can't feed your child that.
What? I don't even think the milk that comes out of your
her
body
is also biologically programmed to want food.
Isn't that all humans?
That's called an appetite.
This means that people like
being a
mine
human
find it
being.
harder to stop eating once they've started, and they're more likely to feel hungry even after they've already eaten a lot.
That's called munchies.
Many people with obesity have a harder time than thin people controlling their hunger and losing weight. Well, duh. This may be because their brains are different. If you want to know more about the world's fattest woman, Susan, click this article.
But why are you inspiration for being the world's fattest woman? That just doesn't. It's just what?
Well, the inspiration came from you can still find love, not because.
Fuck all of that.
By the time she was 17 years old, she weighed 215 pounds. Her family.
What age?
17.
Okay.
Her family became concerned about her health and weight. They tried to get her to eat healthier foods and exercise, but Susan refused to change her habits. Yeah. So this was 2022. So hey man, Susan. Listen.
Susan losing. That's what we.
Yes. So next we got getting beat up.
Got 2 more.
Just lost.
There's
Okay,
man.
Okay, cool.
But this ain't getting beat up. This is mine. But we could, if you want.
We can go ahead and go. You already on it, yeah. This is
You don't want to play
rascal.
music because music is copyright, so you can turn on music. But this looks funny, dog. It just looks funny to me. This whole video, I was just laughing. Make sure it's pulled up. I was laughing the whole time because this little boy acted with it too. And this just keeps getting funnier to me. And it look like Jalon.
They do like Jalon.
It just keeps getting funnier. The more
Is this? It's
look.
like. Is
I would so do this, dog.
Duh. If you walk by and see that, you be like, what the fuck?
I would be confused. Is this a father and his
Nah,
child,
look
or
at
is this
him
a bunch
button
of
up in his
kids?
shirt. This is such my
tall
humor.
man with a small head, dog.
This is such my
That
humor,
shit
dog.
look funny,
He
dog.
acting,
He
dude.
acting, baby, acting.
That's Cam Gang right there. Small head crew.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, Mike. He's like a Kunga monster.
Yeah, he do like the Cooper monster.
That's
fun.
hilarious. Yeah.
All right, last one. This is getting beat up. This Angela Yee thing. Just listen to this caller, because then I got a question.
All right, what's your secret you want to share?
Okay, so about 2 years ago, my mom, she passed away from COVID.
Oh, I'm
she
sorry.
had lung cancer, and thank you. And there was someone who she was giving shelter to. He had lost his home. He caught COVID. He knew he had it, and he went around my mom, and she passed away from it. So, so every couple of weeks I go and I beat him until he's, can't walk. He in the hospital right now. He ain't woke up since the last time. But I mean, listen.
Hey, yo, listen, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, right?
Oh, my gosh.
Listen, I think I'm a godly man, but it don't say in the Bible I find peace.
What if he dies?
Absolutely. It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the man got to do what he got to do. I mean, you only get one mother in this lifetime, and I mean, it is what it is.
I
doing what you got
heard
to
over
do.
that every day.
Right.
I am so sorry to hear about your mom. Now, this solution...
no, I mean, say, you beat him senseless.
He's in a hospital.
From time to time.
Yeah, just if I'm having a bad day, it could be anything, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I got a bill due, and now I'm mad right now, so,
He's definitely
Right, you got a bill due. Going through something with your girl.
This sounds like Mano's friend, for real. Oh, my gosh.
Absolutely.
I don't even know what to say about this.
To be honest,
All right, what's your secret?
He ain't gonna live too much longer because at some point, Buddy gonna get fed up.
Yeah, and that's all I was thinking about. Like you gonna, that's not
you
gonna
get tired of getting beat up. You gonna kill that dude.
Yeah,
and you gonna be in every right. You defending yourself.
Yeah, because you talking about, but this
you
is
beat me up because you got a bill due, nigga. It ain't my fault.
This is trauma. Okay, you mad because your mom got COVID from this guy. You don't know that your mom and this dude's relationship. You don't know. You don't know what that was. Like, you don't know if he was helping her and it was an accident. You know, anything. COVID was a
How can you say
wild
ain't nobody going around purposely trying to get
like, that's what he said. He said he knew and went around her. That's what.
And we don't know either. That's what I'm saying. The mama could have been like, I still want you to, or I don't know the situation, but okay, you beat him up once. All right, cool. For you to just be like, I'm just gonna keep going, like, that sounds crazy, dog.
Why he know where I am? Like, why am I letting him in? If I see him run, like, do something,
like, but
fight back. Like,
it ain't gonna be too much of that. Maybe once, maybe twice, but all right, now.
Yeah, anytime I see him, I'm carrying a weapon. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep getting beat up until the point I'm in a hospital.
Nah, that's crazy.
And he said he didn't wake up. He in a coma.
That's wild. No. That's why he like, yeah, you know, I just want to get mad. A bill due.
I'm pressing charges.
A bill due.
Oh, you gotta let go. Sorry, bro.
I'm gonna tie that. I'm gonna have to kill him at some point. You're gonna reach your effing moment.
Yeah. Like, nah, I just thought that was crazy.
I just imagine a dude in the hospital already in a cast. And this nigga, and he come walking in here, he go, oh, come on, man. Not again.
He take him like Stone Cold did. What's his name? Vince McMahon in the hospital. Take him, hit him with the bedpan, and roll him down.
Oh my god!
I ain't gonna lie. Now we say that real quick before we got here. Go to YouTube and go to Stone Cold hospital fight, because that shit is so fake and funny.
All a wrestler, dog.
Yeah, hospital Vince McMahon. Dog, this shit.
This is a cartoon, nigga. That shit is a cartoon.
Hey, we used to be so.
Oh, I used to be so hyped there. So hyped.
In it. Stone Cold was hands down my favorite.
Stone Cold was
wrestler.
great, man. He was great.
Until the Rock turned good. Once the Rock turned good, he took over. But Stone Cold was hands down
that shit is
my
funny, dog. This nigga hit him with the pea pan.
This nigga shocked his chest. He's supposed
you
to
hear the fake ass sounds. Oh man, but that's what Buddy dealing with in the hospital. Every time the dude go, is what he dealing with.
Buddy came in. I'll take it from here now.
Oh
no!
All right, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all those good things. Help us pay the bills around here, and make sure you leave a review on Apple or Spotify, whatever you listen to this on. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for another week of wildness. Don't be eating that diet that Buddy was eating, because that's terrible. Yeah. Don't do that to yourself.
No matter who you are, don't become the world's fattest woman.
And all right, y'all. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Welcome to the trap.
Get your dead body in the back.
Welcome to the trap.
Get your dead body in the back.
Welcome to the trap.
Tripping better than slipping.
Welcome to the trap.
But sometimes we tripping.
Welcome to the trap.
Welcome to the trap.
Where we joke and rap.
Where we joke and rap.
Gut